Hey Gemini, welcome to your love reading. This is general, so this can be platonic or romantic. I hope you're doing well. I love you guys. Welcome back. If you're here to watch for a Gemini, you are more than welcome here. Please only take what resonates, for the rest in the bucket. We don't need to carry any more bricks in our backpack than we already have. We're going to look into the overall energy for my Geminis. We're going to look into what you got going on, what they got going on, and yeah, let's see what we got cooking, good looking. I'm getting someone's cursing your name, Gemini. Like, F your name. Screw your name. Okay. Show me the overall energy for my Gemini people. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Yikes. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I'm getting two different energies off of this. Two different cohorts of Geminis. Two different groups of Geminis. For some, you're actually going to have a connection with someone you're working with. Three of Pentacles is working with others, teamwork, getting things started, collaboration. And the Three of Cups is also friend, community, support. So some of you guys are actually going to start a relationship with a coworker. You guys have a lot of chemistry. There's a lot of spark there. For others of you, with the Ace of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles, this just screams third party based off of sexual and physical desire and pleasure. Someone could have had a third party with a friend. Someone could have had a third party with some. I'm also getting someone at church. Okay. Someone at church. Also, someone at work. Someone has third parties. They aren't able to stay committed. It's like, I'm getting like a hound dog, and I have a hound dog. And once they get a sniff of something, they are gone. All commands go out the door. All direction goes out the door. There is no stopping. They get a scent, and they're gone. I feel like someone is just very driven by their desires and their pleasures. It feels like someone in a monogamous commitment that should be in a polygamous commitment or open relationship. Somebody who doesn't mean any harm, but they just can't be committed to one person. So I feel like you're dealing with a lot of third-party energy here, Gemini. And maybe that's why there's someone cursing another's name here. Someone doesn't have the heart to tell another person that they don't want to be in a commitment with them because of third-party energy. So if someone presented to another person a different dynamic of relationship, you know, polyamory, or I'm also getting like sister-wife energy, the original person is not down with that. Yeah, okay. Interesting overall energy, Gemini. Interesting. Let's see where this goes. Let's grab this deck. So I'm going to look into you first, Gemini. And then I'm going to look into the other person. But we interchange energy with every single person we brush shoulders with. So if you do have to change it around, go ahead and do so. I'm seeing detangular now. I don't know if someone has really tangly hair. If you're a kid, I'm seeing a blonde little girl. She has fine hair. I'm also seeing a mixed little girl now. It looks like Caucasian and black, but could be Caucasian and Mexican. Indigenous. I heard indigenous. Black and indigenous. She's beautiful. Oh my God, this girl's beautiful that I'm looking at. She's got her ears pierced. She's only about 2. She's got very, very curly, tight hair. I'm seeing a bunch of little girls, honestly. I'm seeing a mixed little girl with curly hair, and I'm seeing a blonde little girl with curly hair. Detangler. There's something about one screaming when you're brushing her hair. It does hurt. Someone's got a more sensitive head than the other, and I feel like there's someone like really like going hard on these curls because they're a pain. Detangler. There's something about someone needing detangler. And I don't think the little kid kind is gonna do it for the blonde one. She has such a sensitive head. I feel like she cries every time someone brushes her hair. I heard geriatric care, which is, you know, older people. Okay. What do we have for Gemini? Fool card, Aquarius energy. New beginnings. New starts, fresh starts. 5 of Cups reverse. I feel like a lot of you guys just want to leave any pain you've dealt with in regards to love behind. And if you still were trying to get over somebody that did leave you wounded, did hurt you, and you were grieving, you're leaving that behind. You're embracing a new fresh start. You've finally gotten through the grief of a past connection. We have that 3 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups again. A lot of you guys experience grief because someone stepped out on you. And you're finding your love for yourself again. You're realizing and recognizing that if someone's involved in a third-party situation, 3 of Pentacles, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. It says nothing about you. It says everything about them. Even though people do that, it diminishes the person it's done to. We take back our power when we realize that that person has issues. It's not us. They made that mistake, not us. And that's how you come back to a self-love energy, the 9 of Cups. I feel like you found yourself again. You love yourself again. You don't care anymore, and you move through the grief and the betrayal of somebody who did involve you in a third-party situation, and now you're embracing new. I feel like you're not scared to love again. I feel like you're not afraid to fall for somebody again. I feel like you've completely moved past this with the 5 of Cups reverse, and anything that had to do with that depression, grief, sadness, feeling less than, again, recognizing it was never you. It was them. And their actions defined them. And that's how you moved on. I like that, Gemini. Good for you. King or Queen. Good for you. And you kept your self-worth and your dignity and your self-esteem intact. And you rebuilt it. And recognizing it's not me. It's you. You did that, not me. That's your fault. That defines you, not me. You didn't walk away insecure because you know the person's insecurities drove them to act that way. All right, let's look at the other person. Again, this can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. Queen of Pentacles. Definitely could be a husband, wife, husband, wife situation. You're all welcome to my channel for the LGBTQ community. Knight of Swords. This Queen of Pentacles, Gemini, is very harsh with their words. They don't have a lot of tact. And I feel like they nag a lot and they're really nitpicky. Yeah, they nag a lot. They're constantly down your throat. They're constantly jumping onto you about things. And again, they don't communicate in a loving manner. It feels like you're being berated by your parent. Like you feel like you were in a relationship with your parent. I'm hearing, you're not my mom. You're not my mom. You're not going to tell me what to do. This person was kind of controlling and they try to dominate conversations. This was definitely someone you were committed to. King of Cups. 4 of Cups. For a lot of you Geminis, you had to cut off your love for this person as the King of Cups because honestly, they were just in it for the commitment. There wasn't a whole lot of love being exchanged between the two of you guys with the Knight of Swords and the 4 of Cups. So when someone feels neglected emotionally, sometimes that's why they cheat. That could have been a situation here. But with the King of Cups coming out, with the 4 of Cups, I feel like Gemini, no matter what you did as a King of Cups and giving them love and giving them attention and giving them what you thought they needed and wanted, it just never was received by them. And I feel like they just nitpicked anything you did. It feels like 2 people that had 2 different perspectives, 2 different love languages, and no matter what you did, it feels like this Queen of Pentacles just was very harsh with it. Nothing satisfies them. Their thirst is insatiable. Nothing can satisfy them. I don't feel like you were bad to this person, Gemini, with the King of Cups. but you definitely were in a commitment, and they're not in a super selfish energy either, or possessive or controlling energy. It just feels like their communication is super harsh and doesn't have a lot of love or tact to it, and they're constantly degrading you. Maybe I was gonna say berating, but it came out degrading. So you know, and it was just emasculating for some of you guys, is what I'm getting. You just couldn't do anything right. This person just always had something to say. And it may be because they have a lot going on themselves. They have a lot to handle, a lot to control. So they just say what they need to say to get it done. But it just wasn't very loving. And that was an issue. You felt unloved by them, Gemini, because of their communication. You never felt appreciated. And they didn't appreciate, it's showing they didn't appreciate you as the King of Cups. So there's some issues going on with this Queen receiving the way you were trying to show them you loved them. This Queen didn't feel the love that you gave them. Again, could be totally different love languages. The Queen of Pentacles tends to be an act of service. Someone that receives love in acts of service. And the King of Cups is somebody who gives love in regards to affection and words of affirmation. So if you're giving love as words of affirmation and affection to somebody who receives it in acts of service, they're going to continuously feel unloved and left out, because that's just not how they receive love. And a King of Cups usually receives love in regard, I heard endearment, but a King of Cups usually receives love in regards to affection and words of affirmation. And with this Queen having the King, or having the Knight of Swords, they weren't giving love in the way you received it. There was a lot of conflict here, a lot of lack of knowing each other is what I'm getting. And at the bottom of the deck here, the Seven of Cups, again, this Queen of Pentacles had a lot of options. Here. Or they told you they did. Okay. But again, you've grieved this. You've moved on. And you're still intact. You realize it was you, not me. You have the issues, not me. You may have done that to me, but it's not because of stuff I did. You made that choice because of something wrong with you. Okay. Let's grab. I heard cheater, pumpkin eater. Something could have happened during Halloween or around Halloween. I just heard basset hound. Someone has 3 basset hounds. Or is that 2? It looks like 3. Someone's got basset hounds. They're between the ages of 4 and 5. I think they're litter mates. Or it's like a mom and a dad that you bred together and then you kept one of the puppies. Okay. We have nature's timing. Things need to occur in proper order when the time is right. Don't try to control the situation. This is kind of an is what it is situation, and you going with the flow and just accepting it for what it is and realizing and taking your power back by saying they're the problem, not you. Everything's going to happen how it's supposed to, okay? But I love you, Gemini. I wish you the very, very best. If you do want a personal reading or a love reading, go down below, follow the link. Everything you need to know is down below. And if you do, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification on the side. It will alert you when more Gemini readings are posted, as well as other readings. And I love you guys. Have a good week. Drink your water. Be kind to people. I love you, Gemini.